All right, man. Apparently, Devin Haney and Ryan Garcia are supposed to started negotiating the fight. Ryan Garcia said on social media that he advised his team to contact Haney to discuss making the fight happen between Devin and I. Hashtag Garcia Haney. Don't mean that it's gonna be next per se. You know how boxing is; they like to make appointments down the line. All right. But apparently, Devin Haney said these are facts. But like I said, I don't count my chickens before they hatch. Um, just because somebody says something on social media or tell you they gonna do something, don't mean they gonna do it. Um, don't mean they gonna do it or do it in the time frame that you want. Because Ryan Garcia is talking about in another article how he wants to remain active. He want to be back in March or April. Now that mean he gonna roll right into a Devin Haney fight? I don't know. They could be negotiating for Cinco de Mayo. They could be negotiating for next September. You know how boxing is. You know how boxing is. So it don't necessarily mean they don't fight at all. They might not be able to come to a number. You know, they might. You just never know. But if they make it happen and Ryan Garcia can win, which is not out the realm of possibility, um, um, we could be looking at we honestly could be looking at a bigger fight with Tank in a rematch. And that's kind of where the catch weight and the rehydration clause pretty much help. Because now it's more interesting about the catch weight, about the rehydration clause. He got a credible win over Devin Haney. It makes sense. So, but just because they are fighting don't mean it's going to happen next or going to mean it happen at all. They're negotiating. And everybody getting excited and it don't happen, then it's like, oh man, who fault was it? It's Haney fault. It's Ryan fault. So to be honest, don't count your chickens for they hatch. Don't count your chickens before they hatch. But yeah, I look forward to it if they get it in. Most people say Devin's the favorite. Won't be no weight bullshit. So yeah, I think people still gonna pick Ryan because of the power. But we'll see. They know each other well from the amateurs and all that other type of stuff. So they both pretty fast, and the zone probably really pushed for it. I know Eddie Hearn was pushing for it before the Devin Haney fight. He fought Regis Prograis, basically saying that they need to make the fight. It's the next logical fight to make. So, but the zone got to continue to figure out how to promote better. That's what the zone got to figure out. They got to figure out how to promote better. And if they can figure out how to promote, how they can do better promoting, they can figure out how to do well promoting their own fights. As far as marketing, then I think they'd be okay. I think they'd be okay. So, um, but yeah, man, I hope they get it in. It'd be good for boxing. You could get better BF taking on you could get better BF taking on you know you could get better BF taking on Beagle next year. I mean, you can get. I think it's a long shot. Canelo, David Benavidez, Spencer Crawford. You can get Crawford and Canelo possibly. I mean, so you can get some fights in there. So yeah, it could be a little bit something different. But I just think that when they in the ring, I believe it. No, when they in the ring, I for sure believe it. I'm not gonna get all excited like everybody else. I've been down this road of boxing, especially with this generation, too many times. Everybody get excited. Yeah, they're gonna fight. Yeah, I told you Ryan wasn't no bitch. Told you he wasn't no hoe. You know, but Ryan saying I want to get back by March, March or April, and activity crushed me. Oh, ass Jake Donovan did this piece. And I want to get back by March or April. Garcia says inactivity really crushed me. He said, I've been boxing as a pro since I was 17. Noted Garcia, who turned pro July 2016, 2 months shy of his 18th birthday. I've had my breaks a year to year and a half. You're not going to become better boxer that way. So yeah, he said he want to be more active. Now, if he want to, he want to come back in March and April versus Devin Haney, so be it. Then he really was trying to get back in February versus Teofimo Lopez. But Lopez was complaining about the guaranteed money. But Lopez ain't never been on pay-per-view before, don't understand how it worked, probably, and wanted a higher guarantee. So he moved on and like he gonna fight Jermaine Ortiz. All right. So Ryan Garcia going to the next logical guy, 140, and Devin Haney. So, um, yep. So yeah, Devin Haney, Ryan Garcia. I think he really trying to show that he's a fighter's fighter. You know, rededicate himself to the sport of boxing. And you hope he can show some things. I thought he looked pretty good versus Oscar Durat. I was in the minority. Most people can't give the boy his props. I thought he looked pretty good. I thought he boxed well. Thought he used his jab well. I didn't like the shoulder roll at all, but hey, to each his own. To each his own. I don't really care for the shoulder roll from Golden Corral. The little rolls they be giving you. It ain't like Texas Roadhouse roll, but nonetheless, hey, hopefully he never do that shit again, because if he do, somebody gonna really end up hurting him, and then he may, you know, really, have a controversial stoppage. But when you turn your body that way, that's on you. Forget what the ref was talking about. I know he got a different angle, but if they get it on in February, April, March, the problem with April, it got to be before Ramadan for Devin Haney. So yeah, it got to be before Ramadan for Devin Haney. So that's one thing to kind of remember, that they got to get it in before the end. But yeah, I think Ryan Garcia got a chance. Anytime you could punch and he dedicating himself and he athletic, he is athletic as he is. You got to give him a chance. Versus Tank with the weight stipulations and all that, I don't feel like he had much of a chance. And Tank is just not confident. That's just what it boiled down to. He's not a confident individual in his skill set. He talked like he's confident, but then again, he talked like a troll. All he do is troll, troll, troll. So, I mean, this is what they should do. Everybody should get together. Ryan, Shakur, Devin, um, T.O., whoever else want to get in the mix. Frank Martin don't want to get in the mix. And they should just fight each other and freeze Tank Davis out. That's what I've been saying about Canelo Alvarez for years. A lot of them brothers should just freeze Canelo Alvarez the hell out. And just fight each other and act like that ninja don't exist. When he want to come to play, then hey, make him wait and make him up the score, make him up the price. And that's just simple as that. But everybody, base their existence in boxing on chasing Canelo, Pacquiao, Mayweather, etc. And like I said, it slowed the sport up. It slowed careers up. You know, uh, You know, people standing around stagnant, could have got better, could have fought each other, could have fought the big fights. But hey, we know what it is. I ain't waiting around. I'm getting to the next person. You know, I'm trying to get to the next person. You know, so hopefully, you know, they can make a fight. Um, you know, crunch numbers, crunch whatever it needs to be crunched or whatever. But I think it's good for the sport of boxing. I think it's good for the sport of boxing. So you know, but other than that, we'll see if they can come to negotiation, they can come to an agreement, or they going to come to an agreement down the line. You know how they do. You know how they do. So, but yeah, thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. Next subscribe button is the bell icon button. Hit on notification, increase your chance to get notifications. We go live or drop a video. Financially, you want to support the channel, Cash App, $ CJ Good 313, Venmo CJ Good 313, PayPal link in the description. Hit the link tree. Find me on Twitter, Instagram, Spotify, Anchor, Cash App, Venmo, PayPal, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, the whole nine. Uh, Let me know what you girls and guys think in the comment section. Check out the Box News playlist. But other than that, one time for the one time, Goodfella TV. Peace.